Am I hearing that right? It is 2025 and you're not funded? Well, you clicked on the right video. I will give you a step-by-step guide on the best possible way to get funded and get your first payout. You are seeing everyone online post their payouts, post their funded accounts, and you're thinking to yourself, what is wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? If you're thinking that, listen up. This is how you will get funded in the big 2025. First things first, are you consistently profitable? So I'm going to assume you have consistently made money on a demo account. You have a model that makes sense to you. So you now have an edge within the markets that you have practiced on a demo account and wanting to take it to that next level and get funded. Now, do you have capital? Because prop firms are not free. You will have to have money saved up in the beginning. So make sure you have a little money saved up. Ideally, you have a job, a little hustle, or money saved up because you will trade a lot more stress-free when you're not spending your last pennies on these prop firm accounts. So get some money saved up first. Now, what are the most trusted prop firms in this industry? Well, TopStep and MyFunded Futures will be your best picks. Now, for pricing, MyFunded Futures will be your cheaper option once funded, being $100 for a $50K funded account with no activation fee compared to TopStep, where it's $50 for the eval, but it is $150 for the activation fee. So you will be $200 down the drain with TopStep compared to MyFunded Futures, where you are $100 down the drain when funded. Now, this is what I would do and the route I recommend to get funded. Now, hop over to Google and type in myfundedfutures.com, buy that 50K eval. So now you just buy your first eval. And why do I say get it with MyFunded Futures and not TopStep? Because they are the relatively easier firm to get funded with. You need a $3,000 profit target with no consistency rule. So that's easier than TopStep because TopStep has a consistency rule. So I say go to Google and buy that 50K eval with MyFunded Futures because it is the easier firm to get funded with. Also, a few things to note with that MyFunded Futures 50K account. So there's a 40% consistency rule, which really just implies you don't full port your account and make a ton of money because that is unethical. And also, the max you can withdraw per account is 1.2K, which is a really solid return on investment for your $100 investment. And also, I wanted to say this, for your first payout, it's your first ever time getting paid with day trading, and it is not going to be life-changing money. 1.2K will not change your life, but it is really just ensuring that you have what it takes, and then after that first payout, you look to scale. So that is a few things I would like to note with MyFunded Futures and the 50K and your first payout once you get there. Now, what you've clicked on the video for, the best possible way to pass your accounts and the best strategy to get funded. So the strategy, and I'm going to imply two different strategies. Firstly, this one will be you have a little bit of capital. Like I said, you want to have an income, you want to have a job, or a little money saved up. So with this, you have money saved up, which allows you to trade prop firms more aggressively and evals more aggressively. So with the MyFunded Futures 50K eval, you need $3,000 profit to pass the account. So the strategy is give yourself a 3-trade buffer. So what I'm saying is you give yourself 3 trades to lose in a row before that blown account. So you are targeting 3K profit, which means you are risking $1,000 per trade. You lose 3 trades in a row, that account's gone. So you're really just betting on yourself to not lose 3 trades in a row and to pass the account. And the same thing for TopStep. It is still a 3K profit target, so you can take this exact strategy and apply it to TopStep as well. But with the TopSteps, there is a 50% consistency rule. So that just means you can only make 1.5K per day. But unless you're really trying to make it all in one trade, that really doesn't play an issue. So the strategy to play a little bit more aggressive because you have capital is to give yourself a 3-trade buffer. So you should not lose 3 trades in a row and make enough for that account to be passed. So scenario 2 and strategy 2, this is saying you are dead piss broke and do not have money to trade evals aggressively, which is a-okay. Now the only difference here is, like I said previously, with the 3-trade buffer, which is aggressively giving yourself 3 trades to lose in a row. Here it is a simple difference of giving yourself a 4-trade buffer. So this really should not happen if you are a profitable trader losing 4 trades in a row, because If you lose 4 trades in a row, then there's maybe something wrong. But with this strategy, with giving yourself a 4-trade buffer, and what is that? It is risking $750 with a 3K profit target, which is the same with my funded futures and Top Step. That is saying it takes 4 losses in a row for that account to be blown, which should not happen. And again, I say this again, I recommend getting a damn job. It will take so much less stress and make this process much, much easier. So if you don't have a lot of money and you buy your 50K eval, give yourself a 4-trade loss limit, risking $750 per trade, and this account should not be blown. Now, the other firm outside of my funded futures, that will be Top Step. Now, you've probably seen a lot of big names, a lot of people using Top Step, and that is for good reason. It is one of the best prop firms in the game. Very, very reliable. You can easily scale to bigger payouts, copy trading accounts, and overall a great firm. But like I said, I showed you how to get your first payout with my funded futures because it is easier with the strategy and rules with the 3-trade buffer. So, like I said, go get funded with my funded futures first and get that payout. But with Top Step, overall, the best firm to scale with. So I want to talk about scaling. So once you get that payout with my funded futures, I would recommend hopping over to Top Step. Now with Top Step, you can really scale, like I said. So I recommend buying 3 50K accounts. So the evals, yes, it's more expensive, but you just made 1.2K from your my funded futures payout, baby. Let's go. So you just made 1.2K for my funded futures. So now I say buy 3 Top Step 50K. So that is $150 initially for the evals, and then $150 per account. So it will be more money up front, but the reason I say copy trade 3 50K accounts, and you can do that with the platform Top Step X. When you buy the accounts, you can choose that. I say copy trade your 50K accounts, because it's forcing you to put more pressure on yourself in a sense, because you have more money on the table, right? Because will you be willing to take a bad trade when you have a couple $100 on the line compared to $100? Probably not, right? So I say after you prove to yourself that you're profitable, getting that payout with my funded futures, buy 3 Top Step 50K accounts and copy trade them, because it will force you to lock in, and you do not want to lose that money because you are putting more on the table, right? So with Top Step, that is the firm you want to scale with, to scale your trading, and that is with going the jump from my funded futures 50K to 3 Top Step 50Ks copy traded. So now you know the step-by-step to get funded from literally base 1, right? From demo trading, you have your profitable model, you jump into the funded accounts. I give you the best funded account to get started with, the easiest payout with my funded futures. I give you the strategy to pass the eval to get funded with my funded futures, right? It's a 3-trade buffer. Give yourself 3 losses in a row or 4 losses in a row, depending on your capital. And then also get a damn job and get some income, because it will take some stress off your trading. And then I talked about some rules, some Top Step, how to scale with Top Step. So now you know how to get funded, you know the rules, the easiest way, the best way to do it. So now I want to go into the last segment, which is arguably the most important part, which is the quality of setups you need to execute on. I cannot emphasize this enough. You need to only still execute on the A+ setups and the only setups that you are confident in and you know are best. Even though it's an eval, even though it's fake money, even though you're not funded yet, and it's all you want to get funded really quick, the only way you're going to get there is by only executing on the A+ setups only. And like I said, you might be trading the evals a bit more aggressively and sizing heavier. That is only with sizing with the A+ setups and only executing on the best setups. You will not get funded if you just treat these evals like a piece of garbage and just trade them like you don't care. You still need to imply your risk, your psychology, everything still needs to be in check. Right? You're still a perfect trader in your mind. Even though it's an eval, you are still only executing on the A+ trades. And that might mean sitting out choppy days, sitting out days that are not your perfect model. So like I said, you will only get funded if you only execute on the best setups that follow your model and follow your rules. All right, that is a wrap on the video. I hope you guys took something out of this, can learn, get funded, get a payout, make money day trading. I hope you guys got some knowledge out of this, but that is the end of the video. Like, subscribe, and comment if you want a new idea, because I will do it. See ya.